They told you strength was being nice. They lied. Every smile you force when someone disrespects you, every time you say sorry when you've done nothing wrong, every moment you shrink to make others comfortable, you're not being kind. You're being conquered. Society didn't teach you politeness, they programmed compliance. While you were learning to ask permission, others were learning to take what they wanted. While you were taught to wait your turn, they cut in line and claimed your place. The brutal reality: your weakness isn't protecting anyone. It's destroying you. I'm going to show you how Machiavelli's darkest teachings can transform your pain into precision, your rejection into leverage, and your weakness into psychological dominance. But first, you need to accept something that will shatter everything you believe about power. You were never meant to be weak. From birth, they installed programs in your mind. Always apologize even when you're right. Put everyone else first. Never make waves. Accept less because asking for more is greedy. Feel guilty for wanting what successful people have. This isn't education, this is control. Look at your daily patterns. You check your phone first thing in the morning, letting strangers hijack your thoughts before you've even chosen your own priorities. You say yes to commitments that drain your soul because saying no feels uncomfortable. You downplay your wins because celebrating success might make others feel inadequate. Every accommodation is a surrender. Every time you accept disrespect to keep peace, you're teaching the world that your boundaries are negotiable. Machiavelli understood what they hide from you. The world is divided into two types of people: those who take what they want and those who get what's left over. Your programming placed you firmly in the second category. But here's what changes everything. Once you see the programming, you can delete it. Start questioning every belief that keeps you small. When someone tells you to be realistic, ask yourself if they're protecting you or protecting themselves from your potential. When people say you're changing as you grow stronger, recognize that as the highest compliment they could give you. Your weakness isn't just hurting you, it's painting a target on your back. In every room you enter, people are unconsciously sorting everyone into two categories: predator or prey. Your body language, your voice, your decisions, they're all signals broadcasting which category you belong in. Think about your workplace. The person who gets promoted isn't always the hardest worker. It's the person who positions themselves strategically, the person who makes their value visible and undeniable. Think about your relationships. Who holds the power? The person who cares more, or the person willing to walk away? The person who accepts any treatment to avoid being alone, or the person who knows their worth and demands it be respected? When you signal weakness, people test your boundaries constantly. They dismiss your opinions because they know you won't fight back. They treat your time as less valuable because you never protect it. They mock your goals because they know you won't defend them with conviction. The harsh truth: people don't respect what they can easily control. They respect what they cannot. Being feared doesn't mean being cruel. It means being someone whose boundaries cannot be crossed without consequences. It means people think twice before disrespecting your time. It means they value your opinion because they know you don't give it lightly. Your comfort zone is your prison. Most people choose the predictable path, the safe path, the path where they never have to face their fears. And that's exactly why they stay trapped in lives they don't want. Comfort eliminates the need to grow. When everything is easy, you never develop the strength for life's real challenges. Look around you. How many people are living the exact same life they were living 5 years ago? Same job, same problems, same limitations. That's not accident, that's comfort. But comfort costs you everything. Your potential dies quietly, one safe choice at a time. Your skills deteriorate without resistance. Your confidence shrinks because real confidence comes from doing difficult things and succeeding. Your opportunities disappear because the best chances always come with risk and uncertainty. Machiavelli said it perfectly. Whoever wishes to foresee the future must consult the past. The pattern is always the same. People who avoid discomfort today create massive pain for themselves tomorrow. The person who avoids difficult conversations ends up in relationships that slowly destroy their self-respect. The person who avoids career risks watches younger, hungrier people get promoted past them. The person who avoids emotional discomfort ends up living a life that feels safe but empty. Every successful person you admire learned to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. They took the call that scared them. They had the conversation everyone else avoided. They made the move that seemed risky while others were choosing safety. Now let me expose the 4 lies that keep you powerless. Lie 1. Good things come to those who wait. Wrong. Good things come to those who take action. While you're waiting for the right time, someone else is claiming what could have been yours. Lie 2. Everyone deserves respect. Respect is earned, not given. When you give respect to people who haven't earned it, you devalue your own worth and train them to treat you poorly. Lie 3. Just be yourself and people will like you. The wrong version of yourself will attract the wrong people. The right version might make some people uncomfortable, and that's exactly who you need to become. Lie 4. Everything happens for a reason. This is victim mentality disguised as wisdom. Things happen because of the decisions you make and the actions you take. You are the author of your own story. Each lie serves the same purpose: to keep you passive, waiting, and dependent on others for your success. Here's where everything changes. Replace emotion with calculation. Most people make emotional decisions and try to justify them logically. Successful people do the opposite. They make logical decisions and manage their emotions around those decisions. When someone disrespects you, emotion says, "Get angry." Calculation asks what response will best serve your long-term interests. When someone offers opportunity, emotion focuses on potential failure. Calculation weighs real risk versus reward. Emotional decision-making destroys your life because you react instead of respond. Reactions are automatic and usually counterproductive. Responses are deliberate and strategic. You become predictable when people know exactly how you'll react emotionally, making you easy to manipulate. Before responding to any situation, ask yourself, what outcome do I actually want here? How will this affect my position 6 months from now? Is this worth my time and energy, or am I just feeding my ego? This doesn't mean becoming heartless. It means using emotions as information, not as your decision-making system. Your emotions tell you what matters. Your calculation tells you how to get it. Most people have this backwards. They let feelings drive decisions and wonder why they keep getting the same results. They react with anger when disrespected, escalating conflicts instead of resolving them. They make career decisions based on fear instead of opportunity analysis. The moment you become too attached to any outcome, you lose your power to influence it. Strategic detachment means wanting the best outcome but being prepared for any outcome. When you desperately need someone's approval, they control you. When you desperately need a specific job, the employer has all the leverage. When you desperately need a relationship to work, the other person knows they can treat you poorly without consequences. Machiavelli taught that you must always have alternatives. Never put yourself in a position where someone else's decision can destroy your plans. Always have backup options. When you're not desperate, you make better decisions. When you're not needy, people respect you more. When you're not attached to outcomes, you're free to take the actions that actually create those outcomes. Your peace must come from within, not from external validation. Here's the final transformation. Become the consequence. Stop explaining yourself to people determined to misunderstand you. Stop justifying your decisions to people who don't have to live with the consequences. Stop apologizing for taking up space in a world that needs what you have to offer. You are not here to make everyone comfortable with your success. You are not here to shrink so others feel bigger. You are not here to apologize for wanting more from life. Machiavelli said it best. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Your value doesn't come from what others think of you. It comes from what you do with the time you've been given. Become the person who doesn't need to announce their power because everyone can feel it. Become the person who doesn't need to prove their worth because their results speak for themselves. Become the person who doesn't need to defend their choices because their success is their defense. When you truly embody strength, you don't have to act strong. When you truly embody confidence, you don't have to prove you're confident. When you truly embody success, you don't have to convince anyone you're successful. You become the consequence that others must deal with, not through force or aggression, but through the undeniable reality of who you've chosen to become. Today, you discovered that weakness isn't a personality flaw. It's a strategic disadvantage affecting every area of your life. You learned how society programs weakness from childhood, keeping you controllable and predictable. You understood why comfort is the enemy of growth and why you must embrace discomfort to evolve. You exposed the 4 lies keeping most people powerless their entire lives. You learned to replace emotional reactions with strategic calculation. You discovered the power of detachment and why desperation destroys leverage. Finally, you learned to become the consequence, the person whose presence changes the energy of every room. This isn't about becoming cold or cruel. This is about becoming strong, strategic, and unshakable in your pursuit of the life you deserve. Your weakness is not your identity. It's just a habit you can change. The programming can be deleted. The patterns can be broken. The transformation can begin today. Every moment you spend accommodating people who don't respect you is a moment stolen from building the life you actually want. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're choosing to stay exactly where you are. Every time you react emotionally instead of responding strategically, you're giving others power over your life. But every time you choose differently, you reclaim a piece of your power. Every boundary you enforce teaches the world how to treat you. Every calculated response instead of emotional reaction moves you closer to the person you're meant to become. The choice is yours. You can continue living by the rules that were designed to keep you weak, or you can write your own rules and become the architect of your own destiny. Stop waiting for permission. Stop asking for approval. Stop apologizing for wanting more. The world is waiting for the person you become when you finally decide to stop being who they programmed you to be. If this challenged how you see power, like the video, subscribe for more truths they don't want you to hear, share it, and tell me your thoughts in the comments.